Oh, got a little tale to tell you. These drinking juice gardening. Well, what happened? What happened? We just had the Saturday, the first nice day after winter. Honestly, 4 months of crap weather, and we get this nice day. All day, lovely. Out in the garden. It's only a small garden, but it's got plenty of plant pots. They all needed weeding, they all needed rejigging up and fresh plants putting in. Did all that all day Saturday. So it gets to a point. Had my tea, come outside, and I'm sitting in the garden seat and I'm admiring my handiwork. My wife says to me, "See that black bag in the corner? What is it?" I said, "Well, it's a bag of soil." She said, "Oh, we've just done all the pots and everything. We don't want to eat it, do we?" She says, "You're going to throw it away?" And it's like, oh. I'm thinking, well, I know I've got it bad. You know I'm a hoarder. Well, you know you've got it bad when you can't even throw dirt away. So I'm thinking, what can I do? I don't want to throw this dirt away. What do I do? So I had a brainwave. I know some of my friends have been watching this unfold on Facebook. So I had this great idea, sitting there, having a drink. Well, why don't I widen the flower border a little? Then I can put that bag of soil and use it there. I thought, well, we've got a plant just at the corner of the shed, and it doesn't grow very well there. It's in the shade all the time. It's a beautiful plant. So I thought, I'll replant that in the sun. So I started. Now this is at 6:30 on a Saturday night. So I started, and I scraped all the stones back, and got down to the membrane, pulled the membrane back, and we have got, where I live, a very high water table. Honestly, you dig your spade down a foot, you hit water, and it's very, very, very clayey. There was a house a number of years ago, not far from here, and they had the subsoil survey in to do a drill for some or other, and it worked out at 33-foot band of clay, and that starts about a foot down. Always getting waterlogged, these gardens. So I started digging, laid out what I wanted, started digging, and it started getting dark. So I got the floodlights out, and then I carried on digging, and it got darker. And I think it was, I posted this on Facebook, and I think it was Ricky Duff says to me, "Ian, you better stop digging, mate. You're going to chop your feet off." And a little one to Ricky, because he nearly cut his thumb off last night with an angle grinder. So I hope that heals well for you, Ricky. Right, so I've done all that, had enough, go to bed. Wakes up in the morning, takes a look outside to this. Mrs. said to me, "I thought you said it was only a little job. Looks like you're building, you've dug the footings for an extension." Honestly, you can see from the picture, great big chunks of clay. Plants ain't going to grow in clay. Got to replace it with soil. Anyway, I persevered. I got all that job. Got it something like. So I'm thinking, I haven't really got anything to surround the flower bed. On the other side, I've got like some piece of wood that like cross over. I've got this picture to give you an idea. I wanted something different. I want to jazz it up a bit. I've not got nothing. It doesn't matter. So I thought, I'll leave that. Something will come to mind. So as always, I needed to get rid of all that clay, and I shot off to the tip. Me and the tip, it always come back with more than what I go with. So this time I didn't. So this time goes to the tip. Get to the soil clay, get rid of all the soil. And that's adjacent to the wood skip. And just as I'm getting back to the car, there's a guy, and he's just throwing some wood into the wood skip. What he's throwing in is this. Pretty decent, pretty thick, pressure treated decking. And I'm like, oh, the pain. I said, I could have just put a flower border. That going around my flower border would be just great. He said, well, I've not thrown it all in. He says, I've got a bit left in the car yet. So he gave it me. But it didn't stop there, did it? So we got chatting, asked him what he'd been doing, showed me. He said he had a few more lengths of this decking at home. He said they were too big to get in the car. He said, I'll show you, give you an idea. Gets his phone out. Shows me a picture before when it took it up, and then says, yeah, this is what I've just done now. And shows me a picture of it flagged. And then swipes again on his phone and shows another picture. This one's got a load of tools laid out all over the flags. I'm like, whoa, what's them like? Got a bit of interest. He said, oh, I'm having a tidy out. He said, I'm just going to get shut of these. He said, I've just took the photo and I'm going to stick them on stick them on the buy and sell or eBay or whatever. I'll get rid of them. I'm like, well, what do you want for it like? So he says, well, I'm looking for, well, what are you interested in? So there's a big bucket of spanners. So I like all that. Yeah, them. I can make some metal art if I ever get round to doing some metal working again. And I saw a micrometer and a depth gauge. And in the top of the picture, you'll see there's a blue box and it's got something that's like an herb sticking out of it. So I points to those three things, saying, yeah, I'm interested in those. The screwdrivers look a pile of rubbish. I've got everything else. He said, you can have the lot, that, 20 quid. So well, it's worth a punt, So what would you want for everything? He said 35 quid for everything. So I thought, well, can't go wrong with a grinder, hot air gun, mold grips, screwdrivers, the other bits and pieces, belt sander, 15 quid. I said, I'll take the lot off you. I'm coming to your place anyway to pick the long lengths of decking up. So I went and picked them up. Yeah. So he told me in all lies there's a big bag of spanners. Made in England. I don't think there's anything of any quality. That'll be off a circular saw, a bench saw of some description. Drop floor, just a half-inch weight worth. And there's the rest of it. Like I said, there's the micrometer box. It says More and Right on it. They're not the bestest quality, but you know what? But I ain't going to go through that on this video. This video is about doing the girding. So with the decking jet washed and generally cleaned up, I used a wire brush and cleaned it up a little bit better. And then throughout the week I've been coating it with a green creosote substitute on the outside. And on the inside, which will be a butt up against the plastic lining, I've been coating it with a mixture of diesel and some really pretty thick oil. Saved it when I stripped an electric oil heater. I thought, well, that oil will come in handy for something. And it's little jobs like this where it does, and I think any bit of a barrier to water, etc., will do the job. Not forgetting that it's decking anyway, so it's been pressure treated. Right, what's the plan with it? Done some measurements, and I'm now going to make a U-shaped frame. And that's the kind of effect I was kind of hoping to get. I've got to rake all the stones back yet, clean them up, maybe even sieve them. I did, as you can see, saw the corners off to make it go all the way around, and it's had several coats of oil and that green creosote. So here we are, a week and a day later, and same picture where I started off from, sitting on the church drinking a beer thinking, what can I do in this garden? And that's it. Doesn't look too, whoa, a sunflower. Doesn't look too greatly different than it was before, but we've got some plants in, we've widened the border, we've transplanted that big plant from that corner. I managed to relay some bricks. Daffodils gonna die down. Need to probably transplant them into this border. Pretty happy with how the wooden border looks. All in all, not a bad drinking juice garden exercise. Right, well, that was that little episode for a week. Kind of a bit disappointed. What I wanted to do, I do all my YouTube videos on my iPhone 5 or 6, I think. What I wanted to try with this video was do a series of photographs and then do a voiceover. Well, it didn't work. Maybe I need to buy a proper microphone now that I've got a proper camera. You know, it's a joke. You've got to go on the live shows to know what they're talking about. Anyway, that was it. That a week later, job done. Time to go on to other things, and we'll go through that box next. Ian, in shed, talking about working outside shed, and catch you all in the next vid. See you all.